Part 1. I abandoned my boyfriend because his friends harassed me. I left the trip early because my boyfriend and his friends embarrassed me to tears. Okay, strap in because this is the most bizarre and embarrassing thing that has ever happened to me. So I went on a ski trip with my boyfriend and his friends. It's their annual trip the first time I went. We have been together for 2 years. The group that goes is him with 5 of his friends, all late 20s. I have met 2 of the guys before, but the other 2 and the girl I've only met briefly over FaceTime. They knew I was coming on the trip, so they airboarded this house about 10 minutes from the ski resort. We are a few days in for this weekly trip and everything is fine. The only problem has been the bathroom doors don't seem to lock. Important for later. There have been some near embarrassing moments, but nothing major until day 4 of 7. I'm not a huge drinker, especially around people I don't know well. I wanted to just nurse a drink while we all talked and they drank. We haven't been eating the best pizza before this. My stomach was bothering me, so I excused myself to the bathroom on the main floor. I should have gone upstairs, but you know what they say about hindsight. So I'm on the toilet, obviously. Taking a poop when the doorknob starts to move. I am here. But his female friend comes in anyway. I don't know if it was because I was too drunk to hear or care. She honestly smells what's going on and makes a big ruckus to the rest of the group that I'm pooping. I told her to please get out as calmly as I could because I was starting to get very upset. She was making a big deal over a normal bodily process. So she goes to leave the bathroom, but basically throws open the bathroom door to do so. And she's exposed me to them. Now I'm very upset and mortified. I yelled at her to get out and shut the door behind her. They all are standing in the doorway and not listening to me. My boyfriend notices what's going on and comes into the bathroom. I think he's going to yell at his friends, but instead the wasted jerk comments on how bad it smells in the bathroom. He leaves, but doesn't take his friends with him. They continue to point and laugh while I'm in a vulnerable state. I think they were making potty jokes all while I sat on the toilet, panting at my ankles, keeping my knees locked shut. I start screaming at this point to get the heck out of the bathroom and shut the damn door over and over. I am actually crying at this point because I'm so mortified and I've never been in such a bizarre situation. My crying and screaming finally got the drunkard's attention. She shuts the door behind her. Now I'm breaking down in the bathroom, still crying and trying to get sorted so I can be done and wash my hands and get the hell out of this room. While washing my hands, all I can think is that my boyfriend didn't help at all. I know they're drunk, but I don't think that's much of an excuse. They've just been drinking beer and I think he has had 4 so far. I am absolutely mortified and decide to just go into the bedroom. However, when I come out of the bathroom, still crying a bit by the way, all 6 of them start howling with laughter and pointing at me. It's like one of those crazy nightmares where everything seems more dramatic than real life should be. I just look at my boyfriend, meet his eyes and everything to show how upset I am and they don't stop. I go upstairs to our room and pack. I can't go through 3 more days with these people and I don't want to sleep in the same bed as my drunk boyfriend. Drunk or not, they're being incredibly disrespectful and childish. I don't think I've ever been so embarrassed. I finished packing, changed my flight to the next morning, and ordered an Uber to go to the airport hotel. I gather all of my things and walk downstairs to get my coat and leave. They all start laughing when I come back in the room, but my boyfriend finally notices I have my bags with me. I silently put my coat on. Boyfriend yells, "Where the heck are you going?" "Airport," is all I say. Now he is yelling and they're all yelling, saying it was just good fun and I should lighten up, have another beer, etc. No one apologizes, not even my boyfriend. He just seems so mad that I'm leaving. I tell him I'll see him in a few days and walk out to my Uber. Once I'm finally in my hotel room later, I curl up in bed and cry. I definitely did not see this being the way my trip ended. Once I flew home the next morning and got back to my apartment, I had so many texts, missed calls, and voice messages from my boyfriend. They ranged from apologetic to angry to accusing as if I did something wrong by going to the freaking bathroom. I haven't responded yet and he comes home in 2 days. I haven't even read all of the texts because I got more upset. How the heck am I supposed to face these people again? It just seems like the most bizarre and surreal experience. I think I'm more upset that my boyfriend did nothing. Even when I was screaming and crying, he didn't stop me from leaving. He didn't follow me out. He just yelled at me and asked me where the heck I was going. How could he not make sure I'm okay? Even now I was upset enough to leave. In his texts that I did read, are not supportive. No apology. Basically, I put a damper on the trip. I'm dramatic. It wasn't that bad, but I made a terrible impression with his friends. What about their impression of me? Because I'm having some pretty strong thoughts right now. I still have a boyfriend that might be changing in a few days. I love him, but do not like his reaction to all this. Why the heck am I getting blamed? I did not receive this type of deal breaker.